This is Kitzur Yomi. As we continue, the halacha is going in the order of davening. Siman Tez Zayin begins the halachas of the interruptions, the hafsekim of Birchas Krias Shema and Krias Shema itself. Says the Kitzur, Krias Shema ushalish Birchas hel. Krias Shema and its three brachas. What are the three brachas of Krias Shema? Explains the Kitzur. Shay number one, Yitzhar, number two, Ava Rabba, number three, MSV Yatziv. So again, just pay attention. It's the three b'rachas surrounding Shema, two before and one after. So too by Ma'ariv, they're on a higher level than Psukei Zimra. And now let's divide them into sections. And the following places is between these sections. That bracha. Bein Abaycha Mama Yisrael Bi'ava and Shema Yisrael. Bein Bisharecha and the V'hayim Shemaya. That's the first and second parsha of Krias Shema. Bein Al Aretz L'Vayomer, the second and third parsha of Krias Shema. So, if you're at any of those intervals between the brachas or between the prakim of Shema, then the halacha is mutar loymar amen. One is allowed to say amen al kol bracha shishemeya. Bein brakim, you can say amen to any bracha. And you're allowed to say kedusha and respond to kaddish and baruch. Avol baruch hu v'rach shemai le'yomer, which is the important thing we have to always remember. Baruch hu v'rach shemai is at a lower level. If you hear that the kal is saying Shema, Shema Yisrael, you do not say with them Shema Yisrael. Rather, say whatever you're saying, but say it in a loud voice. Why? Similar to the way that they say Shema Yisrael, to say it as if you're davening with them. And the Mishnah Berurah explains that we're going to see later on, it explains the reason is, if everyone is saying Shema in unison, you're just quiet, it looks like you're not being makabel of Omach Shemayim, but you're not allowed to say Shema. So you say whatever tefillah you're saying loudly to at some level mimic and put yourself together with the tzibur on the Kabbalah Omach Shemayim. Sif Gimel Bemsa Perik Eina Amin. When you're middle of a parak, you're middle of the bracha, you're middle of a parak of Shema, you do not say Amen Rak Achar Birchas Akel HaKadosh, unless you hear the bracha of Akel HaKadosh in Chazaras HaShatz, V'achar Birchas Shemei HaTfilah. Ube Kaddish, when one hears Kaddish, Yom Ramini Yishriyah B'varach Le'elam Milnei Amayo. Shomer Sheichsi with Amir V'alma V'imru Amen, Yom Gam came in Amen, the final Amen. Shar Amen Shebe Kaddish Hayana, you don't say any other Amen, Shein Meikar HaKadosh, because that's not the Eker. Ube Kedusha. You should be quiet and listen. And what do you recite? Only Kadesh, 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 sense of Akid, Melch Laretz, Kivadai. Yishtak, and you're quiet. Yomir Call Baruch Kavad Hashem Kaimai. Yisrael, you don't say anything else. She'enai Meikar HaKedusha, because that is not the main part of Kedusha. Continues the Kitzur. Vim Shemea Baruch Hu, V'yer Baruch Hu, Bein Min HaSheich Sima, Bein Min HaOyla La Torah. Whether someone gets an aliyah, which definitely could happen if someone is running late in the middle of Birchas HaTorah, in the middle of Krias HaTorah, in your middle of Birchas Krias Shema, etc. Oyna Baruch Hashem Baruch Le'elam Va'ed, V'gamar Mershachar Birchas Ha'olah, and you also say Amen, V'gam Amen Shachar Birchas Ha'olah after the aliyah. V'makal Eimer Maidim, Yischa Gamkein, when everyone says Maidim, you have to bow with the Kahal. V'yer Maidim and Achdolach, say the first three words, V'lo Yisr. If you hear sounds of thunder, there are those that say you're allowed to be mafsek, make the bracha on thunder. That's the Magen Avraham. That's the Bachar Shar. The Kitzur does not weigh in what exactly one should do. In note 21 here, they point out very importantly that if someone used the bathroom, you wash your hands, but you do not say until after Shemaina Esrei. Continues the Kitzur Tzif Dalid Elu Hafsaka Shamur Shemutal Hafsik B'Emsa Perek. The Hafsakas that we just said that you're allowed to do in the middle of a Perek. Imu Bebrachais, in the middle of reciting any of the brachais of Shema. Yechavin Sheyafsik. You should at least arrange, be machavein, The hafzik should be echad esal kinyan, not in middle of an idea at the end of an inyan. Meaning, if you have to say amen, like to Akel HaKadosh, don't, you should finish the pasuk. Don't do middle of the pasuk. If impossible, then if you go back to the beginning of the pasuk. But of course, it's better to finish the pasuk if possible. But again, what do you mean it's impossible? We all know that you can't wait a prolonged period of time to say amen. So the amen has to be right away. So if you hear them out to the bracha of Akel HaKadosh, you should finish the bracha, the pasuk you're up to in Shema. If you didn't, you say amen, and then you go back to the pasuk that you were saying. Masha Marnus, if he says the Kitzur, that which we just said, Shema L'Havzik V'Yamsah Perek L'Dvarim Shamarnu Eino Yadin B'Pasuk Shema Yisrael Baruch Shein Kavayim Malchusa Le'olam Va'ed. If you're middle of the pasuk of Shema Yisrael or Baruch Shein, the essential Kabbalah Malchus Shemayim, accepting upon herself that Hashem is our King. In those psukim, you're not mafsik at all. Kibahem Asher L'Havzik Chol Inyan V'Afilu HaMelech Shel B'Shleimai Lo Yafzik L'Ashiva. Even if a king talks to you, you do not respond. B'nei Hashem Elokeichem and Lemes V'Yatziv Gankein Lo Yafzik B'Chlal. Teach Shema Lemes V'Yatziv. You don't make any Yafzik M'Shat T'chsiv B'Kra Hashem Elokeim Emes. Lakach in Mafsikim in Elokeichem and Lemes. So Nachal Nizar Shel L'Havzik Ad L'Achar Shemer Gankein Temas V'Yatziv. Till after the word V'Yatziv, one should be careful not to be mafsik. L'fi shegam v'yatziv u'loshen emes. Yatziv is part of emes. V'acher k'arachol hafsik k'mo b'makom acher b'emsa perek. Din lishol b'shalom. What happened regarding whether you're allowed to say hello to someone, lahashav b'shalom, and to respond to someone. B'zman hazein makvidim in hafsik v'zafilu bin abrakim. People are not makbid if you don't say shalom to them, and therefore, even though there are in halachas, if someone says hello to you, you could respond at certain intervals. Says the Kitzur. Nowadays, people are not makbid, and therefore one should certainly never respond in the middle of any of the Birchas Krias Shema or Shema. Pick it up from Siman Yud Zayin in the next year. B'siyata Dishmai.